Okay, here's the second part, 52. This is the story problems from 1-4. Sales for this software company are increasing linearly. In 1996, the sales were $120,000. In 1999, the sales are $180,000. And if they are increasing linearly, that means they're going up in a positive direction. They want you in this problem to use 0 representing the year 1996. So we're going to use 0 here, which would mean this year we would use a 3. So, can you tell me, we're going to write an equation to express this. This is actually really easy. This is a 9th grade question. You guys should be able to do this one. What would be the slope? You're going to find the difference of these two over the difference of these two. Can you do that in your head? 60,000 over 3, which is... So what is that 20,000? That's your slope. So when you write y equals mx plus b, this is the number that goes there. Now, do you know what the b value is? Yep. How do you know that? When x is 0, that's your b value. So what is the equation? It'd be y equals 20,000 x plus 120,000. Now, why do we need an equation? Well, because now what we're going to do for b is we're going to figure out what the sales would be projected to be if it's linear in the year 2001. So if 3 is 2 if 0 is 96 and 3 is 99, what would 2001 be?
220,000.
Huh?
220,000.
No, what would be the x value? What x value am I going to use? 4 would be 2000, 5 would be 2001. So x equals 5 represents the year 2001. So where are you going to plug a 5 in? Right here. For x. Anyone have an answer for me? Yeah, it's your answer. That's the estimated sales for the year 2001. Next one. 53. The poverty level income for a family of 4 was $59,287 in the year 1981. Due to inflation and other factors, the poverty level income rose to approximately $18,267 in the year 2001. We want a linear, this is the same type of problem, a linear equation, and we're going to use the year 1981. 1981 goes with 9287, and then 2001. So instead of using this, we're going to use 0. And what would this be? What number would this be? 20. So how do you find the slope? 18,267 minus 9287 over 20 minus 0. And you should get 449 for your slope. So what would be, find a linear equation to represent this. What would you write? Y equals 449x plus, what's the b value? 9287. Then for B, it says use that equation. We want to estimate the poverty level for the year 1990. So what X value would be 1990. X would be 9. So we're gonna plug a 9 in here. And when you multiply these two and add, you should get $20,063. So someone that made $23 is considered poverty. So you could figure out what it is today. You could take this equation and do that, yes.
Why, for 2005, it was 20,063, because 449 times 9 is 4,041.
Oh, you've got two of them. I'm sorry. That's for 2000. One is 9 and one is 24. I'm sorry, yep. So this should be, wrong answer. This is 13,328. There's two questions here, guys. They want the sales, the poverty level for 1990 and for 2005. For 2005, X is gonna be 24. Now it's right? So we have two problems here. I gave you the wrong answer. This one is 20,063. So in the year 2005, the poverty level was 20,063. In the year 1990, it's 13,328. Last problem, and you're done. You've got a hat company. They have fixed costs of 50,000 and variable costs of $850 per hat. Do you guys remember how to write an equation? This is fixed, and this is per hat. Anyone want to throw out the equation? What is it?
Y equals 8.5x plus 50,000.
You got it. Now, question B says, what's the average cost if you made 20,000 hats, 50,000 hats, 100,000 hats? What you're gonna have to do, the total cost, you're gonna multiply 20,000 times 850 and add 50,000. Add them up, you're gonna get your total cost, but then divide that by 20,000 to figure out how much it's gonna cost to make one hat. So there's three questions here. What you have to do, you have to take 850 and multiply it by 20,000. So when you do this one, you get, for the first one, you get 220,000 over 20,000, so it's $11 a hat. So that's your total cost to make them. But you want to divide that by 20,000. So it's going to be $11 per hat. That's the first one. For B, or I should say the second one, 50,000. You're going to do 850 times 50,000 and add 50,000. And you should get 475,000. If you divide that by 50,000, it's going to be about $9.50 a hat. And the last one, 850 times, we're going to make 100,000 hats. What's your total cost here? 900,000. Divide that by 100,000 hats, and you get $9 a hat. So what are you learning here? The more hats you make, the cheaper it's going to be.
Where do they go?